everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to crack wide open the world of kinematic problem solving. Specifically, we'll be looking at uniform acceleration and SUVAT strategies. Now, don't think of this as just a dry math chore. Think of it more like a mystery waiting to be solved. So, let's jump right in.
Okay, let's dive into this. Picture our crime scene, if you will. We've got a car, and it accelerates uniformly from rest along a perfectly straight track. After exactly 8.0 seconds, it's traveled 64 meters. The mystery here? We need to calculate its acceleration. So we have a vehicle covering ground over a specific chunk of time, and it's our job to find that missing rate of acceleration using only the clues we've been handed.
Now, before we just start randomly throwing numbers into equations, we really need a system. Here is your ultimate detective's toolkit. The insider tip to absolutely mastering these cases is to always write down your 5 variables as a vertical list before you even look at a formula. That's U, V, A, S, and T. Initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration, displacement, and time. Mark your unknowns with a question mark and clearly highlight the exact quantity you're hunting for. Honestly, it sounds so simple, but it's a real game changer. It forces those tricky, wordy problems into a neat visual structure that makes the right equation totally obvious.
So the crucial point is translating our specific scenario into that structured list. Let's line up our clues. Initial velocity, or U, well, that's 0 meters per second, because remember, the car starts from rest. Displacement, S, is 64 meters. Time, T, is 8.0 seconds. And acceleration, A, is our big question mark. That's the target we're trying to find. But take a look at that list. Notice what's completely missing from the whole shebang? Final velocity, V, is nowhere to be found. We don't know it, and the question didn't even ask for it. And you know what? That completely missing V is exactly what dictates our next move. Because final velocity isn't in our list of clues, and it's not our goal. The undeniable, obvious choice here is the second SUVAT equation. That is, S equals U times T plus 1/2 A times T squared. It's perfect. It elegantly bridges the gap between all our known clues and our one missing piece, without demanding extra information that we literally just don't have.
All right, let's move to the execution phase and see how this builds into our final solution. We've got our formula locked in. Now we just need to rearrange it to isolate our target variable, A. And here's where it gets really satisfying. Because our initial velocity, U, is 0, that entire U times T term at the beginning, it just completely drops out. Poof, gone. That beautifully simplifies our formula to just A equals 2 times S divided by T squared. From there, it's just plugging in the clues. We substitute our known values, which gives us 2 times 64 divided by 8.0 squared. And crunching those numbers brings us right to the big reveal, exactly 2.0. The car's missing acceleration is 2.0 meters per second squared. We're keeping it to 2 significant figures too, to perfectly match the parameters we were given at the start. Boom, case closed, right? Well, almost. Because as any seasoned physicist will tell you, you never just walk away from the scene without double-checking that your final answer actually makes sense in the real world.
And this brilliantly illustrates why a final sanity check is absolutely crucial. Let's look at the evidence. First, the sign. Our calculated acceleration is a positive number. Now, does that make physical sense? Absolutely it does. Think about it. The car started from a dead stop and traveled forward. It is undeniably speeding up. If we'd gotten a negative number, we'd know we took a wrong turn somewhere. Second, check the units. We set out to find acceleration, and our result is in fact perfectly stated in meters per second squared. The math flawlessly supports the physics. By applying this highly structured visual process, you can effortlessly extract the truth out of any physical system. You eliminate all the noisy distractions, and you execute the math flawlessly. So, now that you've mastered this core SUV strategy, what other kinematic mysteries are you ready to solve next? Think about how this exact same framework could unravel the physics of a rocket tearing into orbit, or maybe a skydiver in freefall. The entire universe is basically just made of moving parts, you know? And with this detective toolkit in your back pocket, you literally have the power to decode exactly how they behave. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.